Just a minute so we can have access to the recording once we are done with this. So the recording just started. So just give me a few minutes. All right, so good evening everyone. How are you doing today? Hope you are good. How has been your week? Please kindly share how your week has been, like in chats. Let us know how your week has been. Maya Kun, Eniola, Oluwapemi. So please share how your week has been. And this class today is going to touch everybody. So if you like, go and hide. I will call out your name and you definitely unmute. So don't hide anywhere. Yeah, I went through everyone's social media and so today we are going to be diving and talking more about the digital footprint, talking about um, how you can improve your writing skills. Because I observe most of the challenges we are having. So yeah, I didn't know what to write, right? You don't know what to write, you don't know what to put online. You're like, oh, what do I even put out there so people can get to say, ah, you are writing and all of that. That's a little thing actually. So, and how you can begin, definitely going to focus on how you can begin as well. So, and then I would now focus on individual one-on-one session. So yeah, now let me start. First, everyone here has a LinkedIn account, so there is no problem at all. And I also observe like almost everyone like Instagram. That is fine. I now also observe that quite a number of us here we don't like Twitter, we don't like X. Well, that is not fine, and that is personal. Don't take it serious, anyways. So, because everyone's interested more on LinkedIn, I want to talk more about LinkedIn. But before LinkedIn, I want to talk general about the internet and the social media space and general how you get to see yourself. So please, if you are on this call, kindly send a message in the comments. Let me say I am here, I am here, I am here. Let me say I am here in the comment section that I'll be able to know if truly you're on this call or you're somewhere else. Let me see I am here, I am here, I am here. Like I said earlier, this call is the one-on-one class. We are going to be hearing from each and every one. You don't necessarily have to own your video, but tuning in your audio would actually go a long way. Please, I'm waiting for your comment. I am here, I am here, I am here. If you're on this call, please be on this call. You're welcome, Ayokunle, and kindly comment and let us know that you are here on this call because we need to know the people that are on this call and people that are not. If you are doing something else at this time, it is very wrong. It will be very good if you actually put in your time, put in your effort, and give it all to be on this call. So please be on this call. All right. So how my journey started, my journey always would be what I'm going to use to explain to you guys. Number one, I remember back then trying to like write stories and post online to be like, how do people even do this? How do they overcome the belief of, oh, I am shy, I'm this, I'm that. But in all of these things, I've come to realize that it's actually a matter of you taking it intentional, just like you have made it growth process effort to invest in yourself to come on this call, to join this boot camp, you also need to make it intentional by going online to write about yourself. I don't mean maybe you don't probably feel like, oh, I don't want to say I am talking too much. No. But there's an assignment I would like to give to you right away. I know the one I gave you on the group, you probably didn't have time to respond. So everybody put in the comment section, I am here again. I need to get that comment section. I need to get, I'm watching, I'm seeing it to be sure that you are here because it is not everybody on this call that has commented, I am here, all right? I am here, I am here. Give me that comment section, I am here. I am watching you, I am watching you. That's the second task. That is how I'm going to get your feedback as this class goes on today. Today is going to be different. Hi, good evening, Wanda. You're welcome. All right. So I want you to go to your browser. I don't know the one you prefer, either DuckDuckGo or Google or then or which other one do you guys use? Whichever one you're using, or just go to your browser, please, right now. You don't need to comment that. Go to your browser, and as you go to your browser, you're just going to do just one. That browser, you can see I'm holding my phone. All right. So while you're under your browser, type your name. I mean, type your name. Yeah, I'm going to type my name as well. I mean, the name you use online, the name you want people to know you as. Just type your name. When you're done, check through all, check through image, check through news, check through videos, check through short videos, check through shopping, check through forums, check through web, check through map, check through books, check through every category that comes. But first, check to the three, all images and news. Then you can scroll and see what is written all about you, right? If you have done that, kindly comment, yes, I have, yes, I have, yes, I have. So please, so once I see everyone has done that, they will have moved on. Okay. All right. 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 Waiting for more. All right. All right. So yeah, this is honest class. Nobody's watching us. Nobody's reading your comment. Just me and you and everyone on this call. So yeah, give me a feedback, an honest feedback of what you saw. How do you feel about yourself? What has been written about you? Are you confident that that is all about you? What is your feeling like? Do you feel like, yes, you, you have what you have been expecting? What came up? Was it your LinkedIn? Was it your Facebook? Was it your TikTok? Was it your Snap? Was it anything? Let me know. You can just write shortly, or you can raise your hand so you can give a mic. So let's go. So what came up? What did you see? How are you? Were you satisfied with what you saw? To an extent, you're happy. All right. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else, please? We're waiting for you. I saw my pictures. Wow, yeah, picture man. O'Shea. Wow. Wonder you use your Instagram more and you're also on threads. And then you have a medium, if I'm right. Then there's an AI about Afro media. Need to delete some. Definitely you can. Wow. Wonder has more of images. Wow. Okay. LinkedIn, IG, and X was good. I saw my fine pictures, but for news, I didn't see anything about me. Okay, so you guys didn't see anything on news. Wow, wow. Did I even see anything in news? Let me check. I'm not so sure about myself. I know I have one or two few news. Yeah. Oh, for me, I saw news, but not my name until I search down. But I didn't even see. Nothing showed up on the forum and news. Instagram was better. You see, all of you guys are using Instagram. Hmm, it is well. Hmm. I saw LinkedIn news, LinkedIn. some my LinkedIn and news, TikTok video as well, but it's not all I would want reflected. Wow, that's more like a how do I say it? We are doing some sort of do I call it I don't know, should we call it operation? No, let's not call it that. Yeah, assessment, yeah. But there's something I would like to call it more deeper. Yeah. So fine. So you've seen that. Do you want your media print, digital print to be better in the coming days, months, years? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat. Do you want it to be better? Do you want it to be better? Do you want it to be better? Let me know. Definitely. Yes. Yes. Sorry, please avoid the words, I don't like such words. We are all here to learn. I'm here to learn. You're here to learn. LinkedIn and MCN top. Oh, wow, nice. MCN fellow. That's nice. Definitely. Definitely. All right. So today, my book, I have just three assignments. I want to demystify digital print. I mean, by print, I do not mean printing out books. I mean digital footprints. I want to talk about how you can help your journey and how you can improve what you see online. I also want to talk about your LinkedIn. Yeah. I sort of observed that what you don't probably pay attention to is your LinkedIn account. Some people have I think less than 500. If you have less than 500 connection, let me know. So I remember there was a time I was looking for the 500 connection before any 1,000. Before any, I think I have 10,000. But sincerely, let me tell you something. It's not a matter of the number of what you have, no matter on all social medias. What really matters is what you are getting, value, what you are offering and what you are getting. So someone can have 100,000 LinkedIn followers, right? And if that person needs something valuable in his sector, the person might not get shingbai, nothing, right? Shingbai, I mean like in terms of network and everything. But someone else can have just 700 connection, and that 700 connection can be such that you can get valuable industry leaders, connections, network. They say it costs to your network, right? But sincerely, on LinkedIn, your network is not your network. Don't be deceived. On Instagram, your network is not your network. Don't be deceived. On X, your network is not your network. Why I'm saying this is because people go all around buying followers and all of that, which to me is not good because why fake what can be real? Well, yeah. So for LinkedIn, you can check my links. I think I have over 10,000, heading to 11,000. It's not even much compared to other people who are investors. But I will tell you this that there is a way you can engineer your LinkedIn post and you can have more followers depending on what you're interested in. Are you interested in numbers? Are you interested in impact? Are you interested in people who would comment on your post and can give you more visibility? That works on LinkedIn these days. Are you interested in people who comment and post what you have posted and I'll bring more value to you and they'll be like, wow, this industry leader is saying this about you and all of that. That brings a lot of hopes and you start shouting, wow, you've made it. And even you said you're feeling, yeah, I made it. I beg. Forget all this, you made it, you made it. But seriously, what I want you to focus on is what really matters. Focus on what really, really matters. Focus on what really, really matters. Why? Because if you don't focus on what really matters, every noise you're seeing out there will be making, will be looking like, oh, this is the thing I'm making it. So your digital footprint starts from what you're talking about yourself. Number one, what are you saying about yourself? You have LinkedIn account, you have Instagram account, you have Facebook account. I think these days some people have become influencers on Facebook, and if you use Facebook very well, the algorithm comes upward. But I'm very sure algorithm of LinkedIn more than algorithm of Facebook. Why? Because LinkedIn is more of a social networking that focuses on professionals. So if you are such that write articles, that write posts, that engages, that does videos on LinkedIn, you gain more visibility much more than Facebook. In recent times, X too has been coming up, but all there is should all about you shouldn't just be about social media. There should be posts, there should be blog posts, there should be um newsletters, there should be things where you talk about you. There should be press release and all. If you have all this press release at the same time when it's coming out little by little, you will put it under the news altogether. One. But in case you didn't fall under this category, you see that news that have happened about you that has gone down, you have to put more effort to look for it. Like for me now, I think I have some few news here and there. What did I do? I reach out, pay attention to them. I reach out to someone that I know who owns a a news outlet in Nigeria. I spoke with the person and I said, "Sir, I got this award. I would like to write about this, da 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 da, and all of that. Send me a draft." I think as at that time, that person charges 80,000 naira per post, right? But based on relationship, and I beg you, don't ever abuse it. Based on relationship, the person gave me the opportunity to like make that post, and I made the post. And people were like, oh wow, this, that. See, one thing we need to do as young people is we need to like maximize every opportunity we have to have a solid digital footprint. I mean solid digital footprint. Like Mayoko mentioned that he could see that he has LinkedIn and MCN. So MCN as of 2019, when I was a fellow, MCN stands for Millennium Campus Network, and it is a program they call Millennium Fellowship. So it is a program in partnership with the UN Academic Impact, UNAI Academic Impact, yeah. So, and I think they had a video last week at the UN. Unfortunately, I couldn't join them because I had other programs I had to join. Where I'm going is when people get to see, wow, you're on this website, they check out the website, they see that the website is international, what they are doing is global, and you have a more like a session, people take you serious. Because any opportunity you apply for, search on it. It's either they search your name on Google directly and see what is about this person, or they go to your social media, especially on Twitter now these days, they want to see what exactly you have been saying. Are you saying rubbish? Are you part of those people who go abusing the government, and all of that? Or you're a different person. So those things that people see about you matter. And it starts with you. What are you writing about yourself? You don't see a picture of me out and I say, hey, this, like some things that are not in line with the path I want or what like what I want to be doing for or what I want people to read about me, right? But you get to see that people will post things and put them under and highlights on Instagram. People have been asking, oh, why didn't you post? Why didn't you post? Bro, I don't feel like posting yet. I don't have the time. Number one, the photographer sends the picture to someone and the person said she has not been able to like categorize our pictures. So I don't just want to use pictures from my phone. You don't have to be in haste to just post. It's not a matter of somebody posting 50 posts in a month. Please, I'm not against you posting consistently. Please, please, don't take it personal. In fact, I support you posting every day. But if you are a blogger, why not? So, but also after the fact that once you drop it, you know, and let it be an experience that that people will be like, wow, we are looking forward to your next. Be post that inspires, be post, let it be post that will bring other people to believe in the possibilities that you are exploring. Remember, whatever you're having, whatever you're possessing, whatever you are receiving is not just you that can, everybody else can. Don't see yourself as being special. You are just giving that privilege. That's one thing that is important. So in any post you're going to be putting out there, make sure they are not going out there to go and show off, hey, yes, I am here, I am clinical, I am, all of those things, the matter of time, it will all be gone. Like it will be in the past. So number one thing, the first person that has the power of building and pushing out the digital footprint is you. Like I mean, you are responsible. Go ahead, create a LinkedIn account. You all have. Go ahead, create your LinkedIn post. First post if you have not. I know some people who just go and comment, read, connect, do nothing, they don't post. If you don't mind, if you want us, let's go on challenge 30 days. Most times when I embark on 30 days challenge, it becomes 100 days challenge. Why? Because I don't stop after 3 months. And the one thing I've got to realize is there must be a purpose attached to any challenge you jump on. Are you looking for more connect one? Or are you trying to let people know about an aspect you are exploring? Or are you letting people read about your past story, what you are doing currently, and what you are looking forward to doing? That is three. Those aspects are very important. And someone shared with me that there are over 300 million people currently on LinkedIn that have accounts. Could you imagine? So you have potential you could reach out to. Your life can change overnight. But irrespective of how your life changes, please never forget where you're coming from. And don't ever become such that you're not accessible to anyone just because you have gained popularity on social media platform. Be very, very careful because this thing can so easily get into our head and then we start thinking, oh yeah, I have accomplished this, I am now this and that before you start seeing different kind of titles and all of that. Online, most people don't know. There are some things that I probably will not post. I will not let people know, except for my close friends that know those things. And why? Because some things are not even supposed to be out. So beyond the fact that I want to gain digital footprint, no things that I should post, no things that I should not post. It's not everything that I should put out there. It is not. It is not, right? But this is an honest conversation, and this live session I'm going to be telling you some things that even in the master class, I did not open my mouth to say. Why? Because saying all of this on the master class would be very unnecessary. And the people who are on the master class coming from different places, which we don't know where they are from, you can't definitely just totally say, oh, yeah, let me pour out everything, right? So number two is that your friend can post about you. They can tag you, you can repost. This world we are in, eh? This world, this earth, eh? People will always go by the words that others say about you, much more than what you're saying about yourself. So if I'm in a relationship with you, there is no how I would not ask somebody that is closer to you to know how you treat that person. If that person lied the first time, the first month, the second month, the third month, as time progresses, I will get to know the truth from that person. And whatever that person says, count it, is going to be something that will take seriously. And on the other side, if you meet someone is reputable, someone who people respect, and the person says, see this person, I believe in his dream, I would support him, listen to him, he's the man of the hour, da 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 da. You see all of those words that that person is saying, they are not ordinary, they are powerful. Or somebody comes and says, um, I met this guy, he's a great guy. It was nice meeting him and hearing about his big dreams and visions. I would be able to support him anytime he needs my support. So compare those things. That's on the aspect of video. Then there are some people they will not say anything. You just standing by them alone, as you have blown. Sure you get. But one thing I also have in that regard, don't miss your Kairos moment. Don't miss your Kairos moment. Your Kairos moment is not that moment where you have to carry picture. Hey, I'm with James Popola, I'm snapping. So that means there are times you need to intellectually connect with people, ask questions, and you know, that moment you shouldn't take it at the moment when you start snapping pictures. No, no, see, there were people who are supposed to snap pictures. I declined those offers. In fact, some people were like, what's wrong? Because at this point in my life, I'm not just after snapping pictures. I was supposed to snap with the UN Secretary General for Youth, Philippe. I've been chatting with him, we've been talking, but I didn't have the time. Like, as he finished his speech in my session that my team organized, his initiative, by the way, the strategy program manager with AIDS. So that's why I think AIDS initiative. So he stood up. I was supposed to follow him, but I felt like there were other assignment I needed to do. That if you watch the video, you could see I was just jumping up and down, moving up and down. Why? Because that was what I needed to do at that moment. Probably another event could meet him, snap with him, and all of that. What really matters is not just snapping pictures with people and all of that. Those things are cool. They are fine. I'm not against them. But you see, I've been to event programs that I don't necessarily go after those snapping pictures and all of that. It's better you connect with people and you know their area of interest much more than just saying, oh, let us just snap pictures, you snap now. I know people that snap almost every day. You were just posting them like, congratulations. I'm sorry, I'm not yet to come as now. All right. So let's leave that point. I hope that is clear. So if there is any question in that regard, let me know. So we are closing it at that point. You number one, you are the number one person, number one fan, the number one person that can promote yourself. Number two, your friend. I mean your close friend. Your friends have 50 followers, 100 followers, 200 followers, 2,000 followers. Don't underrate them because one day they can post the content that you can become viral and popular. It's not that time that you should be following them. So far, their pages, they are posting good things, they are saying good things. Do well to support them and they support you as well. Write about your friends, say good things about them, let them repost, tag them. Like Instagram now. Don't just be doing a post without tagging. I see people make that mistake. You want to post and say something about people. Always mention at DJ Popola, at Imayokun, at Diolu Apemi, at Ayokunle, at this, at this, at that. If you don't tag that person, you've posted fine, but just your friends will see. And one thing about reposting is this that person's followers can also take your page and follow you. That's free, right? And my own followers too can also get to also follow that person. That's it. Like you help me, I'm helping you. So this digital footprinting, there is no one way to it. You explore every options available. So another aspect that helps is going to comment section. Some people can be so sarcastic. Well, fine, I like that. For me, I don't support being sarcastic in comment sections. I would rather you go to comment sections where you know what they are writing, what they are saying aligns with you, and you sort of like engage with them, like say, "Wow, I love this, I like this." People see your comment. As since some posts, I'll just put normal comments on, and I'm receiving likes almost every week. I'm like, the likes are just going up, 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 up. That tells you that the internet never forgets. Just put it there. People will go and go back and go back and go back. Once you're saying something that is sensible, they will always go back. But if you come to X, that place that all of you people avoid, me, I like it. That place, if you just comment, even if it's sensible, some people will see it as not something unnecessary and they start attacking you. So what really matters is mute people you are not following, even though they are following, you won't see their comments. You don't have to kill yourself on somebody whose probably this problem is that he has been able to do 1,500 MB. Abi, is 1,500 naira, 1,500 for 1 gig, Abi. That 1 gig before it was cheaper, Abi. Maybe before you could buy 200 MB. And then you come online and you're now giving me negative vibes. So you want to give me bad day. I'll give you two bad day. Like give and take. But all of those things will take away your time. You don't necessarily have to engage in that. So that being established, I want us to go on how you begin. So how do you begin this journey? Make a post. Like it starts with just starting making a post. I remember times when I don't feel like posting. I know I have friends, even on this call, that before they used to post only on their birthday. I know of some that they even stop after doing that birthday post. Now they now do once in a blue moon or till Jesus tarries. I don't know. Till Jesus comes. But there is still an aspect that you yourself will be intentional about posting about where you are, because when you post different kind of posts, you get to know what people are really interested in. I discovered people engage more on my stories on Instagram much more than my posts. One, two, because everybody wants Akboko, they like Akboko, that kind of thing. Two is that when you go to WhatsApp and you post there for 24 hours, but people will bombard you with messages. One, two, people will bombard you with billings. Two, people would also bombard you with congratulations, even when they don't know what you are writing about. And the engagement will not be to a good extent because they just want to make you to just reply. And by so doing, you waste your time. So please make a post on LinkedIn, make a post on Instagram, make a tweet, TikTok, whichever way you want to do it. It's good. You just post it. Start with one. Start with one. Get good, improve, and all of that. Get good, improve, and all of that. And one thing about this thing, internet reminds you when it's 1 year that I have posted, it will tell you, oh, you did this 1 year ago, and all of that. And you definitely enjoy it. I'm very sure you would enjoy it. All right. So yeah, I want to talk about LinkedIn. So we all have LinkedIn accounts, right? If you have a LinkedIn account and you know the number of followers you have or people connections you have, you can put in the comment section. I heard someone said she had zero. Are you for real or you joking? So like check how many LinkedIn connections you have. Let us know. Waiting for your feedback. I hope you guys are still on this call. How many LinkedIn connections do you have? Just give us 500, 1,000. Just give us a number. Let us know the number so we know how to tackle it and how to help you out. And, you know, so check it out. Wow, it's plenty. Can you imagine? Hmm, God, when? Wow, I openly I could remember I met you on LinkedIn. Like that guy is a badass. I mean, he's a badass. That guy is just firing on LinkedIn. Hmm. That guy, he has solid network on LinkedIn. He's one of what I'm talking about. It's not a matter of you having thousands. It's a matter of you having quality. Quality. I mean quality. So because as a person you get to involve you evolve with time because you don't eat the same food every day for an entire month and a year. You definitely want to taste, you want to explore and all of that. So yeah, peace has 500 plus 72. Let's get others. I want to know. Oluwa pay me and let me know 400 and something connections. Wow, that's amazing. God, when? God, when will I have these connections? Your connection is your. Let me know. It's fine. It's totally fine. So if you can, sorry, I won't be able to post your link because, except where I'll find a way. So guys, today I asked us to drop our stuff on the group. The reason being that I wanted everyone to like find a way to network with every other person, right? And then leave comments on each. No, if you don't have zero, you have 11 connections. So don't feel bad about that. So one thing I can do for you, or we can all support you with is number one, everyone on this call should send a LinkedIn connection to Pemi. Then we assure you that you get to 15 connections. And when you get to 15 connection, please pay close attention to what I'm going to be saying, as I'm going to be giving you a guide on how you can definitely continue to grow your accounts. Even me, I want to grow my account. 1,185 connections on LinkedIn. Eh, let's stay on LinkedIn today because I want us to be on the same page, connected. Wow, nice. Let's keep it coming. Connected, 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 connected. So I remember when I was in 100, 200 level, I used to do this LinkedIn optimization class, and I'm coming. Right. So I was just talking, I just got an idea and I had to pen it down. So LinkedIn optimization class, and I remember how I would tell people how they can get their first 500 connections. It's very easy actually. See, it's not a matter of the numbers. Remember I said this earlier, but let's also focus on whatever accounts that you have, hmm, especially on LinkedIn. Try as much as possible to get to 500. It's very important. Why? Because there's a way people want to see the activeness of that account. And there are a lot of things attached to it. Go on YouTube, search like anywhere I am now, any TV I can connect to, any stuff I am. In fact, I prefer YouTube Premium because of a way you can get to like avoid all those ads and all of that. YouTube is very important. Though not everything you see there can easily do and then get money. Don't be deceived. But learning here, learning there helps. Like today, I was on a call that was a training for men, and if you go on LinkedIn, you get to see people posting. You get to see what people are doing. Some people have podcasts, you listen to it, and all of that. So you get to see people that are of that like mind, people that have that same interest. When you go on YouTube, you see them, you connect with them. I even came across a lady when I was flying the other day. I just don't know. I just saw her on YouTube and she didn't have much video. So what I did was, I think on that flight, I downloaded almost all her videos. It was more like up to 15 or thereabout. What she was saying was just speaking to my heart. And I mean, that was what I needed that moment. Guess what I did? I sent her a copy of my book digital for her to read because she blessed me more than I expected. So I have to bless her as well. So don't just take, appreciate people, drop comments, say thank you, and all of that. And because she has still through the face that I was kind of having at that moment, what I needed. And so I had to just open up. And then you don't go to people and say, hey, I need your help. You have to be calm, connect with that person, get the contact. She gave me her email address. What did I do? I just thanked her again. I sent her the details. By the time I will ask her a question, I will not pay for consultation. Why? Because this person is busy. This person doesn't have time. So if you want to pay for this person's time, you can't afford it. Because the most expensive resource, the most expensive thing on earth that anybody anywhere has is time. The way you have 24 hours, I have 24 hours. Forget the time zone. We all have 24 hours. So if that person doesn't have you in that calendar for that year, for that month, forget it. So if the person is gracious to reply, you appreciate it. Appreciate it very well. So yeah, and like I said, look for ways and see how you can get to know about people, what they do, then come to LinkedIn, search them, network with them. So the training I joined in the morning, I screenshotted all the names of people. My friend knows me. If I join a Zoom, I will check, I will screenshot and then go and search when I have time. Search their names, see what they are doing, send a LinkedIn connection to them. Unfortunately now, there are limits to personalized messages you can send. So what you can do is that you can follow people one, you can send LinkedIn connection to, then you can use the little personalized connection to top connections that you feel like you have that you want to have. Write to them, hey, Erin, I like what you're doing. I like your page. I would like to connect with you. And I do hope to have tangible connections with you and look forward to future collaboration. Like, and there are some people now, they have made it open that you can send them a message even if you are not following them or you are not part of their connection. So explore all these options. Another thing you can do is check if they post often. Go and put a comment under that. When they reply, reply again. Don't just stop there. Give it until you guys become friends. However, no matter how you guys become friends, don't misuse the opportunity. I beg you, don't misuse the opportunity. So I have 500 hack. I have hack on how you can get 500 connections. I mean, these connections has a way of happening, and even now that it's very difficult to get this connection on LinkedIn, I think I'm speaking to Premi and I'm also speaking to Shalom at this moment. Shalom needs 100, let's say 100 to get this thing is easier to say, but then is the point of action that I need that result to come out. So I remember that point when I was teaching, so I experimented it and it happened. So if you send connection to 10 people each day for 40 days, you are going to have 500 plus. Why I said 40 days is because if you totally rely on those 10 you're sending out, some people will not respond in the next 6. Some will not respond in the next 1 year. Some will not even respond in 2 years. There are some connection requests in my DM that are still there that I've not responded to. Likewise, there are some that I've not responded to me. So it's give and take. So I would say if you can dedicate 2 months into that, that's why I said that if you want to do 30 days challenge, let it as a reason. Let it be a strong why to why you want to do that is 30 days challenge. If I want to do 30 days challenge in the next, let's see, okay, we can start next month. I haven't had time, that's why. So if you start next month, I have an aspect, speak to your AI, generate 30 days challenge with me. The last one I did, Peace was there, Bolu was there, Bolu is my friend, Victoria was there, Fentola was there. So these people were checking up. We were having daily check-in. If you just want to do it by yourself, consistency wise, you might not be able to finish well. But if you have people that come together, you will definitely not give up. As they are saying, I've made my post, you have to make your post. Even if you quit after 18 days, after 7 days, after 9 days, you still continue. Don't stop. Don't stop. You can only pause, but never stop. So you see that with time you get more connection. People will relate with what you are saying, and people will comment. You comment on their post and all of that. But that does not mean you should give all your time on LinkedIn. That's what I'm telling you. So you can also do well to also like check people's page, like for each day and all of that on Instagram if that's what you want. But on LinkedIn is more professional. You can meet people. I mean, the CEO of top companies can become your friend on LinkedIn and you guys close a deal and all of that. Though for me on LinkedIn, I've not really explored opportunities. But see on Twitter, I like that. It's more like that's why I prefer Twitter premium. Unlike maybe in the future I'll get LinkedIn premium, right? Right. But anyway, just make sure that you find a way you just connect with you so you can embark on a 30 days challenge, 60 days challenge, 100 days challenge. First start with 30 days, 20 days, 10 days. Don't be so big on months of challenge, just do it one by one. What do you want to write? You can sit down tomorrow, Sunday, plan 3 days post or 4 days post, have them in draft. You can even schedule them and all of that. Look for time you want to post them and have them. Like, and then don't make it AI. Don't go and be posting AI content. Be human. People that are reading your post are human. Let that vulnerability come forth. Let that original and authentic side of you come forth. Like, don't go there and be putting AI content Monday to Friday, day 1 to day 30. It's bad. Don't do that. That's very bad. So if you connect with 10 to 15 people each day, I mean meaningfully, not follow for follow kind of thing. 10 to 15 people. And how do you get those people? You go and check people that are leading, that are current LinkedIn voices, that post often, that are shapers. I mean, shapers in your industry. You connect with them, you send LinkedIn network to them. Like I said, three categories. Some you follow, some you send a direct connection with without personalized message. Why a few that LinkedIn gives you the opportunity, you send personalized message to them. So if you do that for like 2 months, you're going to have over 600 people because, like I said, there are some people you send connection request, they will not respond in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, in 1 year, in 2 years. It will be like that. If you get to point you're tired, you can go and cancel. Shey you get. So and beyond that, comment on people's posts. People are noticing you. People are noticing you. Unlike other social media accounts, LinkedIn, in fact, there are some people that you not even expect that come on LinkedIn and post and they engage with almost everyone. So that goes a long way. So yeah, like lastly, which is the third aspect we want to talk about today, improve your writing skills. Improve your writing skills. Beyond you engaging, beyond you liking, beyond you commenting, beyond you sharing, while you are reading other people's comments, you can also learn what phrases you can use. Likewise, when next you too want to also comment on people's posts. But beyond that, improve on your writing. What you can do, you could start a journaling, daily journaling, if that would help you. Like for me now, I'm currently doing one every day, one thing I'm grateful for. For yours could be maybe like you get a journal, you write every day, you declutter your mind, you pour out what is on your mind, you write it down. Some could be just you just write a short note, put it in the jar box, different things. Anything can work for you. Or you have your notes on your phone and then you type, is also good. But what really matters is when you're typing with your hand, you're using your biro. No matter how you're trying to be digital, right? Try to be closer to a book and try to be closer to a biro. Why? Because writing down is still an important aspect of life. You still need it. So this writing aspect, if you can improve your writing, there's a way you can get to elevate your life more. Why am I talking more on writing? Because there is nothing you want to talk about digitally that you will not need writing. Is it a YouTube channel? You will need to write your script, what you want to talk about. If not, you just be the same. Like me now, imagine I don't have points and aspects I want to talk about. I'll just be flying here and there. I wouldn't know the three things I need to talk about on this call and be sure that I've touched it and we can move on to another class next time. So get a pen, get a book, get a journal, get I have different kind of books. If I want to go out with my to-do list that someone sends to me, I will just write things I need to do, pa. So or now traveling and I want to write. So what do I do? I'll just leave them like this. You won't see it even if you so I will write all of these things, right? Is our right thing. So by the time you have written all of this, you just be ticking it. So you know what you have done, know what you have not done. So you don't get to deceive yourself that I have a retentive memory. Forget about your retentive memory. They said the weakest pen, like the the weakest pen is mightier than sword. Like if your sword is powerful. So like even if the ink is fainting, the faintest ink is mightier than sword. So don't rely on your sword, don't rely on other things. Make sure that you put things into writing. There are things I write down. I'll just check myself. Wow. So there was a time I remember last year, it was a dream. And I put on my story and then I had friend engage and all of that. Even me, I did not understand. Until months later I got to know, wow, I had this in dreams. So this is reality. This is how I do. And once you get to know it, because I wrote it down, I could remember. So, and now one thing you need to live by beyond all these digital footprints and all of that is that when you write down things, you can always remember things that you once hoped for. Or in my own best way is that I still remember things that I want to pray for. Yeah, yeah. So you don't just get to feel like, wow, I'm living in answered prayers. Yes, God is answering your prayers, yes, but beyond that, you also need to remember the things that, wow, at a point, this was something you prayed for, this was what you hoped for, this was what you were expecting. So As you're expecting it, you should not also forget the fact that it has been answered and now you need to give it that appreciation, show gratitude that yes, I'm grateful that I have this now. So put things into writing. By writing, you get to improve, you get to improve. If you want to write a book, start writing now. You could do 30 minutes per day, you could do 15 minutes per day, 10 minutes per day. I have someone who is writing a book and said the book should take like a decade before she push out the book. That's what that person believes. And I also met someone, I jump on the call with the person, and boom, the person delivers 6 books all in one. I mean, in 1 month. My dear, it's not about the volume of the book, it's how voluminous that book is. Just small books. See how small I I hit it and I enjoy it. I have some of it like that. When I get to the airport, I get some of this, I select them. As at the time I was buying those books, they were more like not expensive, unlike now when books are high. You just pack like 10. Once you are going, there was one I was reading book about dreams and all of that. I slept, I woke up, I continued. I slept, I woke up, I continued. Because the person beside me, I didn't want to engage the person, and it was 2 hours, 40 minutes. So rather than waste my time thinking or doing other things, so what did I do? I just picked that and then the second lap of my trip, what did I do? I brought out my book and started writing. So write down those ideas, write them down. So when you go back, you remember, okay, so I want to do this, I want to do that. Writing is very, very important. Writing is very, very important. It will improve your life because when you start putting things into writing, there's a way it's going to help your life. And beyond this writing on digital footprint and all of that, writing also helps you put things into writing, agreement, put it into writing. You don't necessarily have to be a lawyer or a law student before you put it into writing. So I'll advise you that everything about you, start writing about them, putting them out there. It's not everything about you that you should put out there. You write about them, put them in your book, write let people get to know about what you want them to know and also get to share stories that inspire others. So there are times I will just say I want to do question and answer. I would answer people's question. People will be surprised of what I'm saying. There are some things that you yourself will just want to push out there. Just write them. It might be very short, but you can't tell. Like one day that thing can go viral because we need more authentic content more than people just come and give us AI generated content and all of that reality. Like the call I had this morning that was still mentioned. On that call, the person who was the lead was giving us some sort of personal experience, giving an avatar of a person in the US and give an avatar of somebody in South Africa. He was talking about somebody's lifestyle. And if everyone on that call, more like a mentorship, could relate to that particular thing, you could realize that people started confessing, started saying this, started saying that. Why? Because that person was authentic. Imagine if that person lied to us or brought all these fables or all these stories that just imaginary, the Lulu, that kind of thing. No, you want something that is Lulu, that is really true. And, so we can learn from it and also avoid mistakes that somebody else has made. All right, thank you very much. So I think you're going to stop here. Do well to unmute yourself, drop your questions. I am here to answer your questions, and I hope you gained something today. And I hope you are going to take action today. One thing I want you to do is to look at your next post. You could prepare for next month. This coming week is the next month, day one. How you want to start the post. What you could do, you still have like 5 days in this month. I get you could just sit down, ask AI. I want to do 30 days LinkedIn challenge, 20 days LinkedIn challenge, and give me list of areas to talk about. Your day one could be about your excitement, the 30 days LinkedIn challenge, and what you plan to do day two, day three. Pick a time you're going to be posting because timing too matters. And then you stay consistent with that. And you could see that when you search your name on Google or the web browser you use after 30 days, you see a slight difference. That I am sure. So at this point, I'm going to stop. And above all, do well to improve your writing do well to improve. Go on LinkedIn, read about writing, see how people are writing their structures, how people are writing comments, learn about comments, how people engage, network, like, share. Don't just post. Like this year, I've posted several things more than I've reposted more than I myself have posted. So go ahead, engage, post, retweet, share, engage, post, retweet, share, repeat, and continue and gain visibility yourself. And the aspect of you not having much followers will not be an issue. And I'm rooting for you becoming an influencer, getting money from your creative and digital outlet, your social media accounts, and all of that. But above all, please don't let it be that you're trying to monetize all by all means. That's one thing I stand against. People, especially in Africa, we are blindfolded. So we see that the Twitter revenue or the social media revenue is the only way through which you can make money. If that is what some people are doing, they don't know what they're actually losing because I can't just jump on every thread, every trend to just post and be all sort of rubbish just to get engagement and that's without minding what I'm putting there, the image I'm having there. So be very cautious. Don't just engage in everything just because they know that if you get them followers and all, you get more money. I am not interested in such money. So if you get yourself verified, use it well to connect with people, get to build connection with people, and you will definitely see the results in your life. All right. So right now, I want you to, yeah, especially in this Donald Trump era, yeah, I have to be very careful. So, and yeah, so how does these digital footprints link to global opportunity? This is what I need to also let you know. So, like I said, opportunities you apply for, they go online to search about it to see if you actually qualify for that opportunity. What have you been doing with your life? What have you been saying about others, about matters that concerns you and the community at large? So when they search you out and they see what you have been doing, your work by itself speaks for you. Then what if you don't have anything? Then you have to speak for yourself. All right, at this point, I would like to give it to anyone that has a question to ask. And yeah, I'll be more glad to respond. You can raise your hand anyway. Yeah, thank you. You can raise your hand if you have any question to ask. Go ahead. It's your question. I'm looking for your questions. Feel free to ask your questions. Don't be shy. Why shall you shy? Don't be shy for at all. Is anyone typing a question? So, Shalom, do you have a question? You can unmute yourself or you
Yeah, I
can
have a
type the
question,
question.
sir.
All right, you
I
have
have
a
a
question.
question.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So my question is based on the still on the digital footprints, and it struck me where you mentioned, speaking of the fact that numbers is just numbers, but you need quality connections
Yeah,
because most times you see people with just a lot of connections, but the I don't know the quality of the connections. I know that just like probably they were building for a long time. That's why they were able to amass that. Like I can't really say that there is a they've gotten benefits from the connections that they have, the quality connections that they have. So when we were talking, something came to my mind that I should probably go to my what's it called? Followers. I think followers and connections are different. I should go to those that I connected with that I'm not getting value from. I should unfollow them. Do you advise that? I mean, those that I knew that I'm not getting, I'm not seeing their posts, so just probably declutter, check their stuffs. If they are not aligning with, things that interested in, can I unfollow them? And like just to reduce the, like, make the quality, like, there's some followers that you've gained over time and they're just there. Or I should just leave them alone and then just keep up with looking for quality connections to learn from them, grow with them. Yeah, that's my first question. And I'm also referring to uh, Instagram X as well. But I'm focusing on LinkedIn, so just like we did today. Then my second question is that uh, personally, I've gotten some opportunities because of LinkedIn, to be honest. But I feel like I'm doing a lot. I don't know. Like the person was even asking me that I see that you are doing a lot. What are your other interests? So I told him everything. So my question is that, do you think it's safe to just explore, I mean, everything that you are passionate about, everything that you like, just do it all, just stick to one thing? Because personally, I just want to, like, just see as it goes, because I'm still a young boy. I've not started anything yet. So I'm like, let me just play around reasonably, professionally, share what I know, give tips, and anything that I like doing, just advise people I know. So would you advise that I, what's it called? I like continue doing that, or I just stop? So thank you very much, boss.
All right, thank you very much. I got your questions and I can totally relate with everything. So yeah, I think most things will actually come from two ways, either your own personal philosophy or the people you have rubbed minds with. So about that LinkedIn number of followers and all of that, taking it to Instagram, people buying goals, there's a way you are definitely to see it. Somebody having 120K followers and they hardly have 5 likes. They hardly have they hardly have up to like 200 likes in all their posts. So if they want to even do it, they probably go and buy likes too as well. I mentioned it on the call that many people do different ways to look for likes, engagement, and all of that. But for me, what I did was just a normal me using my writing. Okay, I've done this, I've been here, I've done this for the past 5 years, and they could trace what I said, and that alone is authenticity, right? Unlike if I probably went to go and buy and all of that, and I didn't even write a good story and all of that. I observed the way they go to vet and vet and vet and vet and vet. They were seeing the result and they were seeing something that tallies with what I have said. So what really matters is what you believe in. So a matter of quantity and quality. If you truly want quality, I wouldn't say that you shouldn't stop following that mind of unfollowing people that does not align with your value. Because sometimes I'm on Instagram, I'm seeing what somebody is posting on Facebook, I unfollow them. I I don't even mind if you're using private account, I unfollow and let them go. By the way, you can't you can't definitely going to be friends with everybody and then you can't be enemies with everybody. If you see their comment, if you see anything from them, fine in the future. So unfollowing people is fine, but it's not necessary because if you are not following them, even though they are following you, you can't see their content except you follow them. So it is people that you follow that you get to see their content. If they are following you and you are not following them, leave it, no problem. You do not lose anything, even on LinkedIn. But then this aspect of you doing a lot does not mean you should say a lot online. You have to know the difference. Like, say for example now, last year when I had the sponsorship for an event, the organization that sponsored, I gave the organization a crown on their head. Like, hey, you are the only organization in the world, you are the best in the world. Now, this time around, I had the opportunity of working with another organization which I have been part of. in Nigeria, which is AIDS initiative. And whichever way, if I go to other organization, I still come back to this one because you always come back home. Now imagine that if I overhype that organization and forever hype them, I'll continue to hype them till eternity, right? So what really matters is if you are doing a lot, specialize, look for ways. There is a way you filter things. Okay, so when it comes to business, these are things I want to do. When it comes to social impact, these are things I want to do. There are times that I support friends that are doing some things because I want to like give them a support, a helping hand, not necessarily because I'm passionate about that. Please be very careful because you can be doing a lot of things and be putting a lot out there as the generally, and you're actually a confusionist. You're not a journalist, you are a confusionist. Forget all these things they say Dangote sells everything. Is a lie. Dangote started with cement. And it was when Dangote has become known, he started doing sugar, doing this, doing that, and all of that. So at this point in our life, there are some things I don't get to post online, even though I'm doing them. Shey you get. So you get to know what exactly you are posting. And there are some people that will reach out to you, trying to find words in your mouth. I have such people. They want to find words in your mouth and see what exactly you are up to. So they can know what next you are doing. Be unpredictable. Like be unpredictable. Come up when you want to come up, give them what you need to give them. So you don't get to become such that people can predict all the time. So being a generalist is something you should try to avoid. Specialize. Look for ways. Specialize, specialize, specialize. Because a friend of mine was sharing something with me recently and said, more reason why some people don't get feedback is because sometimes they go on your LinkedIn and they see what you have written on your CV. Do they tally? Like there are some things I've done I didn't even have to my LinkedIn. Why? Because I don't want people to know them. I don't want people to know that I do those things. And there are some that if depending on what I'm applying for, I revamp and put what is necessary and remove what is not. Because imagine you're applying for a job in Nigeria, for example, and you mention you have managed so amount of money that the CEO is like, hey, so you have this kind of money, why are you here? The mentality is different. But if you use such amount of money to apply for something outside of Africa, they'll be like, wow, this person has done this. Let's vet. Can you send us link to verify? They see your name on all those things you have written and they'll see, wow, this person is trustworthy. Let's see. Somebody called me yesterday and was like, I have this connection, I have this, but I can't give it to you yet because I don't trust you yet. How did I meet the person? The person I got to know the person through another person. I worked for the person. The person was happy, got good result and all. He was like he would like to mentor me. So he sees me as a younger version of himself that should not go astray. But still the person is still testing me and testing me and testing me to know if I will be such that he can trust and all of that. So what really matters is you don't just get to just generalize all the time. Look for things. There should be a triangle in your life. I mean, spiritually, you have a triangle. Career wise, you have a triangle. Academically, you have a triangle. Like me now, if you tell me now that what I want to study, I'll tell you I want to do an MBA. I'll tell you I want to do maybe international relations, diplomacy. That's my triangle, academic wise. Why? Because I know that if I say I want to just go for history, I'm just deceiving myself. So don't just say this is what I want to do, this is what I don't want to do. No. Then if you come to the aspect of social impact, what are the things you want to be known for? Youth advocacy, youth coaching, Gen Z leadership development. Why? Because personally I have developed myself. I have like from such person that didn't believe I could be a leader to becoming a leader and also trying to lead in situation, even in places where I did not even see myself as a
In
leader.
and I see.
Can you mute yourself, please?
Yes,
Eh?
boys, yes, you do that the quality of just with empathy. Yeah? Okay, I'll tell empathy.
Although we can't hear what you're saying, but I will have you mute you. So
With students and him. So don't get to write.
so kindly text. I'm coming. You didn't raise your hand. Kindly drop a text. So like I'm sorry, I've lost my line of thoughts. Oh, what did I say last? I'm coming. Can you please remind me? I'm sorry. That
You're
noise.
talking about, sorry, you're talking about like a triangle,
So you have that triangle. So that's on the academic aspect. So social impact, I'll tell you, I'm more interested in leadership because there's something I'm seeing when it comes to leadership in Africa and in Nigeria. So if you get to talk about leaders, and we are not talking about how we should improve. I like what Eniola Olua is doing. She's focused on teenagers. She's impacting and developing teenagers in Nigeria and in Africa and beyond. You see what she's doing? Those teenagers will grow up to be young adults, they will grow up to be adults, and they will always remember her. That's how life is. So we keep focusing on the older people, they are the leaders, and then we, the leaders of tomorrow, we are not passionate about developing ourselves, knowing about how to manage a team, how to manage conflict, and all of that. We don't see that because we are chasing the bag. And as you chase the bag and you're done, you are now looking at how do you sustain what you have chased. That's the point where leadership comes in. Because leadership is very important. So that time when those people are now in need of help, they will come to me for consultation, they will come to me for help, for training, for capacity building. Why? Because they didn't see it that way. I was speaking with a friend and she was telling me on how she is in cybersecurity, she wants to teach me, and then she said she's currently looking for how she can get certification as a life coach, and that is it. She's going to be charging people for that. So do well to be a specialist, dive in, look at the 3 areas you want to focus on rather than focusing on many things. You can be into many things and be nowhere, but you can be into few things. Even people won't know what you are really specifically not against, but they can see that wow, this person is not talking about leadership, this person is talking about youth, this person is talking about climate. But I don't ever think you have ever seen me talk about climate. Climate is not my thing. I'm not specializing there. I've done training in partnership with Mayoko, with Femia, my friends, together to train people in that line. But I wouldn't come and be saying I'm championing climate. No, maybe in the future I could have interest in that aspect and say, okay, let's fight for planet and all of that. But I have done some basic things like cleanups, picking up bottles, Mission Zero plastics and all of that. And I didn't post them. Like they are all in my drive. When I need to apply for some things, I just dig them out, put them in a folder, and I apply. So that's how it is. Thank you very much. I hope that answers your question. So, Eniola Shalom, do you have a
Thank you very
question?
much, sir. I'm grateful, sir.
All right, you're welcome. Eniola Shalom, I didn't get it the other time. Do you have a question? I'm going to unmute you now if you cannot unmute because I muted you. So I've asked you to unmute. You can. You're welcome. Eniola Shalom, do you have a question? Let me know.
Yeah, I sent a message to you already, but since you called out my name, I can still go ahead.
I didn't see your
For
message.
the link, oh, okay. Well, I didn't. I sent it to you about 5 minutes ago.
Go ahead, go ahead.
No problem. I guess that's not here. One question I do have is about the LinkedIn post. Is it compulsory or necessary to like have it to be complete 30 days? Like, can it not be like maybe specific durations during the week or just maybe like once a week? I want to see the results and with that.
I didn't get you. Your line is cracking.
Yeah, I think it's the network. I will type it out later. I really make sense again.
Okay. But you said you don't have a question. Do you, because I can see your message here now. So if you have a question, let me know. Yeah, I'll share you I'll send a link to the recording. You can definitely listen to the recording. I'm going to unlist the video. So, all right, you can always ask your questions on the group. Oluwapemi, I've not heard from you today. Hope you are fine. Peace. Hope you are good. Mayokun, hope you are fine. Thank you all for joining today. And yeah, do have a great week ahead. So yeah, by Tuesday I'll be dropping another assignment. I really hope you guys will respond. So there's a scoring sheet for people that answered the last week, then people that will answer this next week. And I really hope you guys are getting values. Do well to drop question on the group at any time. Drop anything. Just make sure you take action. So yeah, thank you very much and do enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye for now. Mr. DJ, give us some music. Bye.